Okay, so the biggest investing mistake out there, it's probably not what you think. It's not picking the wrong stock. It's not bad timing. Honestly, it's this: you lose sight of why you're investing in the first place. Everybody and their cousin has an opinion on what you should buy next, but almost nobody stops and asks the question that actually matters. Wait, what is this money even for? Here's a simple way to think about it. Your finances basically have 5 jobs to do. There's an emergency reserve, education, protecting your family, which is really just insurance, retirement, and eventually a plan for what happens to it all, your estate. Now, insurance takes care of the protecting part. A good attorney handles the estate part. So what's left for investing? Really just 3 jobs: emergency savings, education, and long-term independence. Everything else is just noise until those 3 are handled. Winning in investing was never really about finding the hottest stock. It's about staying locked onto these 3 targets and just not looking away. When every dollar has a job to do, decisions get a lot simpler. Quick gut check. How many times have you heard someone say, "My house is my best investment"? Yeah, but is it though? Here's the thing: your home's job was never to make you money. Its job is shelter, security, and giving your family a better life. That's just a completely different job than investing. If you buy too much house, you can end up what people call house poor. Beautiful home, empty tank, no cushion if an emergency hits, nothing left over to invest for retirement, nothing saved for the kids' education. So the house that was supposed to help your future ends up hindering it instead. For years, people called mortgage interest good debt. Let's actually test that. Picture this. You hand the bank 3 apples. The government hands you 1 back as a tax deduction. Nice, right? Except you're still down 2 apples. And honestly, a lot of homeowners today don't even get that 1 apple back because most people don't itemize their taxes anymore. Now sure, homes usually go up in value. That part's real, but that value tends to just stay trapped inside the house. Upgrade to a bigger place, and the equity just slides straight into the next mortgage. So, unless that equity's actually funding one of your real goals, it's not really behaving like an investment. It's just doing its actual job, giving your family somewhere to live. So why do even smart people lose focus? Honestly, 2 culprits: the media and your own emotions. Every single day, somebody's out there shouting about the next big thing: real estate, crypto, gold, AI stocks, whatever's trending this week. But here's the catch. Not one of those people knows what your money is actually for. We've genuinely never had more financial information out there or less time to actually make sense of it. However, information isn't the same thing as wisdom. Not even close. The real value of a good advisor isn't handing you more ideas. Honestly, it's filtering out the ones that don't matter. The market's constantly tugging on 2 emotions: greed and fear. When prices are soaring, everyone's suddenly convinced it'll never stop. When prices crash, everyone panics and bolts for the exit. And the result? People end up doing the exact opposite of what actually works. They buy high and they sell low. Honestly, a lot of investors aren't really chasing financial independence. They're chasing the feeling of being rich. The problem is rich doesn't have a finish line. $1 million feels like plenty until 5 million becomes the new target. Without a real goal, the finish line just keeps moving on you. The best investors aren't out there chasing excitement. They're building confidence. They know exactly why they're investing and what every dollar is actually for. And they let time, not emotion, do the heavy lifting. A written financial plan is basically your filter. So instead of reacting to every single headline, you just ask one question: does this actually get me closer to my goal? Yes. Great, move forward. No, then just ignore the noise. At the end of the day, winning in investing was never about calling the next big winner. It's about steadily funding the goals that actually matter to you. So stay focused. Ignore the noise. Keep your emotions out of it. Let your plan make the decisions, not the market's mood swings. The real goal was never just get rich. It's building a life with real, lasting security and the freedom to live it on your own terms with the quality of life you desire.